Oh wow, it started recording. Oh, okay. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for blowing up my first video. It currently has 1,000 views and I'm at 548 subscribers. I honestly did not expect that at all. Thank you so much. You guys are all so amazing and I appreciate all of the positive feedback. I wanted to start off with firstly giving you all an apology. I know that I promised my next video on Friday, but unfortunately I got really busy this week and I wasn't able to have it out by then. So I'm thinking, since school's starting and everything, I'm going to try to do videos every single Thursday. So there should be a new video up every Thursday for different topics that you guys recommend in the comments below. Okay, so in my very first video and almost all of my TikTok comments, everybody was asking me about my personal study tips and my personal motivation tips. And they were also asking me how I managed to maintain my average to be over a 90 for the entire year. So I thought, why not make an entire video just focused on that, because I have a lot of information to give. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Even though I had a high average, I wasn't one of those kids who just came home and studied forever. I personally don't think that's healthy, and I don't think anyone watching this video is capable of doing that either. Unless you're cramming before a test, then yeah, that's different. But coming home and sitting down and doing homework for like 5 hours was something I could never do, and I probably won't be able to do in university either. So I'm just going to be honest, tell you what I did, how I stayed motivated, how I tried to stop procrastinating, all of that type of stuff. But obviously, these tips are what worked for me. So I'm not sure it's going to work for you guys or whoever's watching this video, but yeah, it doesn't hurt to try. So I'm just going to share everything with you and all of the useful apps I used, useful YouTubers who like explain stuff really well. So I'm just going to give you everything that I use. The first subject I'm going to be talking about is math. So for me, I hated math. Like all 4 years, I did horribly in math. I struggled very much. I used to stay back for like those homework help programs as well, because I just couldn't do math. So math, like I'm more like good at memorization. So memorizing the formulas of math was super simple for me. But actually like application, like answering word problems and that type of stuff, I was never able to do. So some tips I have for math is honestly practice. Doing the homework helps so much, because I know some teachers are like super lazy sometimes and they'll take like the homework questions and just change the number. Even like you guys are going to use like the Nelson textbooks, so at the chapter review part there's lots of questions for like the sections you learned, so make sure you do that part as well, because it's really helpful. Trust me, when the test comes around, most of the questions are going to look super familiar to what you did in the textbook. And that's only if you do the homework. Like only if you do the homework you'll see these questions. So make sure you do your homework for math. It's honestly just practice. So some resources I have for math is this website right here. It's called prepareanywhere.com. This website is literally amazing. It has textbooks from all grades, and basically if you're stuck on a question, you can go on this website, find your textbook, you can click on the question, and sometimes there's like videos, like a video of an actual person answering those questions, and other times it's just like a written description of like how to answer this question. Another like an app that helped me a lot was Photomath. This you probably heard a lot about. So basically you take your phone and like you can scan the equation and it would give you the answer, and it would also give you steps on how they got this answer. That was very helpful to me. It's always better to use that to check your work rather than actually using it to answer your question, because once you try the question and then you use this to like check your answer, you can see where you went wrong because there's steps explaining every part. So I really like that app. It's amazing. Do not use it to cheat though, because everyone uses it to cheat. Don't use it to cheat. What other? I had one more. 1 second. I forgot. Hold up. YouTube channel that I used, this guy was literally sent from heaven. He taught me everything. My teacher was useless. She did not teach me anything, but this guy right here, all things mathematics, is the best it gets. He taught me everything from step 1 all the way to the end. He also has his own website. I think you have to pay for that. I'm not too sure. I never used the website. I just used all his free videos because that's all I needed. But if you're interested, go check him out. It has everything in like his bio, and all of his videos are there, and they're amazing. That helped me through math all the way. That was the best. I love him. Okay, the next course I'm going to be talking about is biology. I personally love bio. Like, if I could take bio for the entire year, I would take that over anything. But the problem with bio is that it's a lot of memorization. So once again, just like I said for math, if you don't need it like as a prereq to get into your program, do not take bio, because even though for some people like who like it, it will be easy. However, if you're not a science kid, you're not going to like it, and it's going to be very, very difficult. So some tips I have for biology, since it's more of a memorization thing: Quizlet. I don't know if whoever's watching this has heard of Quizlet before, but Quizlet is basically, you can make flashcards and then study off the flashcards. So I found that super helpful. I used to make a lot of Quizlets. However, I do have a little sister. Her name is Nyamika. Here's her YouTube channel, Dance with Naomi. So if you guys want to check that out, really appreciate it. Go look at that. But she's the one who used to test me all the time. Like, I used to write down all of my questions that I thought would be on the test. Like, bio teachers give a lot of hints. I feel like lots of science teachers give a lot of hints. So whenever your teacher gives you a hint, write it down, because that will come up on the test. If it's a hint, it's coming up on the test. So my sister, basically, I used to write down all of my notes and stuff, and then I just used to give her the paper, and she used to like read it out to me, and I used to answer them. That was my way of memorization. I needed to say it over and over again to finally understand it and know what I'm doing. So that was my way of memorizing. However, everyone has their own preferences. So it is currently the next day. Hello. Okay, so the next subject I'm going to touch on is English. This year in English class, we read Hamlet, The Death of a Salesman, and Fifth Business. So me personally, I really liked Hamlet, and The Death of a Salesman was my favorite play that I've ever read. I actually really, really enjoyed it. So if those are the books you're reading, you guys can always like comment down below. I know you probably don't know now, but just favorite this video or something. I'm probably gonna sell my essays, and I have a whole bunch of notes that I could probably provide you with, so let me know. That's just a side note. I believe that to do well in English, the first step is actually reading the book. I know that a lot of people simply just spark notes everything, which, yeah, when you get like lazy sometimes or you weren't able to read the entire chapter, it's amazing. But reading the book, reading the plays is actually super, super helpful. Make sure you have like sticky notes. You can mark the important like points where you see metaphors, all of that type of stuff. Make sure you highlight, make jot notes, which is super, super helpful all the time. Okay, the last course I'm going to talk about is chemistry. For me personally, grade 12 chemistry was very difficult compared to grade 11 chemistry. I feel like it had to do with my teacher, but then again, I don't know. Organic chemistry was easier. I know lots of people say it's hard, but I personally found organic chemistry super easy. It was the parts after that that kind of like, it challenged me. It was a little bit difficult. But what I'm going to do right after this, I'm going to make a whole list of like different subjects and websites and YouTubers that are super, super beneficial. So I meant to say, and that will be my description, but my entire video is like super choppy this time. I don't know why. It was supposed to be better, but clearly it's not. But anyways, that's the end of my video. And yes, I am currently sitting on the floor. But yeah, my next video is going to be get ready for online school with me, and I'm also going to do a video on time management because I feel like this video kind of went off topic and I was talking about specific subjects. So keep, how do you even see that? Keep posted? Stay waiting? I don't know, but next video coming out soon, next week, Thursday. Thank you for watching.